Okay, we'll get started with Michael.
Yeah, Justin, what did you think about the defense and the way you guys performed in the scrimmage on Saturday?
Hello, Michael. I felt like we did a pretty good job. I think it was the first opportunity to really play live football and to, let the young guys get a chance to play and for us to have a chance to see where we at and to grow for the next scrimmage.
Charlie.
Hey, Justin. Thanks for coming up and doing this. I think this is your first time we've talked to you. So just from when you got on campus to now, where have you seen the most improvement in your game?
Well, I'd say the most improvement in my game is actually the technique-wise. Coming here has been a great example of having great coaches that has helped me become a better be able to stop the run better, as in when I first got, I was not able to do that. So being able to grow and stopping the run has been very pivotal in my game.
Steven.
Awesome to have you up here, Justin. So as you're in your second year with Coach Freddie Roach, how has your relationship with him grown on that defensive line, him pouring into you?
Can you say that one more time, please?
Your relationship with Coach Roach, how has that been on the defensive line?
Well, my relationship with Coach Roach is very good. He's a guy who wants us to bring our work pail to work every single day, and he brings it out of every single one, no matter who you are. And it's just great because he pushes me to be a better player. I feel like I became a better player in his time here.
Tony.
Hey, Justin. Nick Saban said that you guys kind of roll 8 or 9 deep in terms of contributors on the defensive line. Just how much talent is there on this unit, and what advantage of being so deep? How do you think that's going to help you this season?
Well, that's a great compliment from Coach. I feel like we can roll very deep. I feel like having young guys step up and be able to contribute is a big thing because you want to remain fresh on D-line. I feel like the better we are fresher, that's the better, contribution we can give to the team.
Charlie.
Justin, you talked about improving as a run stopper. Just is there something this offseason maybe you tried to work on to get better at for this season?
Well, I say any big focus in any year, I try to work on my technique, whether it be becoming a better pass rusher, being able to stop the run better, becoming more versatile on the D-line. Just a lot of things I try to work on my game every single year, every single day of practice.
Michael.
What are you seeing from this offense? How different is it from the offenses you guys had to defend and practice in previous years?
Well, I would say that, one of the biggest things that I focus on is the offensive line. I feel like the offensive line has pushed us. I feel like they have made us better. Each year I've been here, they push us, and I feel like that's one of the biggest things that I focus on. I don't look at everything else. I just look at the offensive line.
Steven.
You came in the same class with DJ Dale and Byron Young. Where have you seen those two grow the most?
Well, I would say us being in the same class is a relationship where we have all grown, being able to push each other each and every day to become a better player, and honestly being able to be in a leadership role now since we're all juniors to be able to push younger guys. I think that's one of the biggest things that we can grow, or we have grown.
Charlie.
You just mentioned the younger guys. I want to ask you about Tim Smith and just how much you've seen him maybe take that next step between years 1 and 2.
The biggest steps that I see Tim has made has, becoming a better player from year 1 and 2. That's just naturally for any young player, anybody. You want to be able to get better in every single thing that you do, and I see Tim doing that.
Tony.
You mentioned, yourself, Byron, DJ. You guys are all have starting experience, and then you've got guys like LeBron as well. Just and Fidarian Mathis as well. Just what is the leadership like in that unit, and how does everyone kind of contribute as a leader?
I feel like everybody contributes as a leader as holding everybody accountable. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. If you aren't picking up your if you ain't picking up on what you need to do, I feel like we all can hold each other accountable to get each other pushing, to get through whatever we got to get through and to get to the point where we need to be. And that's becoming a better defensive line.
Charlie?
Keeping on that leadership theme, just where have you seen the leadership kind of progress on the defensive side as a whole? Because last year all the captains were on offense. Just how have you guys maybe tried to take that next step as leaders as a whole defense?
I think taking the next step is understand that you're supposed to do your 111. No matter who you are, you do your 111 to the best of your ability and have faith in what you're doing and knowing that the guy beside you is going to do their best, their ability. I feel like the same thing I said, holding each other accountable. Understand that you do your 111, we're going to be pretty good.